with Mummy.
Spinning with Mummy. We are doing spinning today.
You can see the spinning wheel because there are 3 cameras because we need something.
Because we need all the cameras.
Yeah, so you can see what is.
I need to move.
So you can see spinning. Yeah. So we move something out, and now we'll have 3 stuff. One when you can see legs.
Hi Al! Hi Al, hi Duck. I think I found you on Facebook and I sent you a friend request.
Duck!
And
Al and Duck.
Shh! And I don't know if you've seen, John's got a huge Black Friday sale going on. It's like something stupid, 20% off.
Hi Al.
Hi Al.
Hey Duck. Guys, thanks for the yarn balls. I love those.
You love the yarn balls, don't you? What was I going to say? I ordered that pop wallet thing because the Pop Socket website has a Black Friday sale going on as well, and it was down from £29.99 to about £22. So I've ordered that, and that's going to be here in the next few days as well. I didn't figure you did because it didn't look like your profile was very much used.
Someone
but
says
I added
hi to me.
So yeah.
Who says hi?
Well, Elle says hi, Daryl. And there's Poppy. Say hi, Poppy.
Hi, Poppy. Elle.
Toxic book, yeah. Or fast book, or face ache, or.
Elle and Doc, thanks for sending me those kisses.
You like the kisses, don't you? Can I have a kiss?
Oh, yuck. No.
See, I get yuck. You lot give me kisses. I get yuck. Yuck. It is toxic. Yeah, it's like a child's playground. It's a horrible place. I need to move that up just a smidgen.
She's just moving the camera up.
I want to get my hands and my feet in it, but...
You want a kiss?
I do. Mwah! Oh, love it.
Al, can you send me more of those jumbo kisses? Please.
Not that Elle's your favourite or anything.
Yes, yes.
Yes, she is. At least he's not shy about it.
Elle, you're my
Stop
favourite.
shouting.
Elle, you're my favourite.
Is it nice to be somebody's favourite?
Wait, did Elle send me that?
She said a little love heart, look.
Thanks, Elle.
Right, you're going to bed now. Please stop yanking on my arm before I lose my rag completely.
Who said hi?
You're tier 3. Oh, crap, I'm sorry. We're tier 1.
I am 6 now, everybody.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, Daryl's 6.
Because we done my birthday yesterday, the first day.
You didn't know that, did you?
And now I am 6, and I have a whole new month to get to 7.
No, you have a whole year to get to 7.
A whole year.
If it's your birthday again next year, I wouldn't make such a big deal about it, but there you go. Next month, rather.
Elle, when will your next birthday be?
Well, Elle's birthday was only a little while ago. It was just before yours. So you'll know when your birthday's coming because Elle will have her birthday first.
Wait, he's 2.
No, she's not saying she's 2.
No, look.
Yeah, she's not saying she is 2. She's saying she's in tier 2. Right, say goodnight now, please. That was the deal. Don't pull my arm.
Good night. Oh. Huggy. He sends me the yarn.
Sleeping yarn balls. What do you think sending you sleeping yarn balls?
Oh, hell. I didn't know.
Do you know I'm going to set up a camera one day when he talks about you, just so you can get all the grins and the little giggles and all that lot. How does it feel to have a 6-year-old with a crush on you? Give me a kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Right, come on, bed.
Mum, Elle says, yeah. Yeah.
She says,
Yeah.
yay.
I see.
Sod off.
I'm sick.
I'm very aware of that fact.
I am so happy that I am 6.
Oh, Lordy.
I am sick.
So do you like my my new my thingy? Progress charts, look. Is that readable? Can you see what that says all right? Cool. Yeah, I have to do it in a bit of a sort of roundabout way. I create a chart in spreadsheets, and then I have to screenshot just that bit, and then I have to go into freaking I use GIMP for modifying pictures and write on it what the projects are. And then I have to upload it to flipping Stream Alerts. It's a pain in the ass. But yay, I feel all clever. Oh, lovely. My neighbour's having a rant. Isn't that nice? You know those Love Heart sweets you can get? Yeah. Where it's just sugary candy in it with little words written on it. I wonder if I could get a load with just chill pill written across it, you know, and give them to my neighbour. Guy's a dick. So, how is everybody? Have you all had a good day? I've had a really excellent day. It's been really, really nice today. I haven't done my journal for a couple of days, so I need to catch up on that. Shut the fuck up printed on them. Yeah, that would be cool. Hi, Nelly! How you doing? You're right. Not problems per se. My neighbour, who's only been there for about 18 months, has a bit of a temper problem. And I'm pretty sure he's not like beating anybody else in the house, because I don't ever hear anything like that. I don't hear anything other than him screaming obscenities at his TV when he can't get FIFA to work properly. Or, do you know what I mean? He appears... the only reason I think that is because one night I walked past this shop, like, sort of 4 doors away, and I walked past his house, and as I walked past I glanced in, because he doesn't have net curtains, and I saw FIFA on his TV, so he's obviously his gamer, or, you know, he plays something, and it seems to be roughly around the same time every night that he has this major temper tantrum, and yeah, he screams major obscenities in the direction of the wall between us, and I'm pretty sure he's not screaming at me, because he's polite as anything when he sees me, so, you know, I'm sort of like, but yeah, he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking... All this sort of goes on every night, innit, mate?
Yeah, going off.
Yeah.
Is that him going off now, is it?
Yeah, he's kicking off again.
Yeah, sounds like it. Toodly pip.
Alright, babes, see you later.
Toodly poop. No. You've already had one.
Sara, oh, Matthew! Give him another one. Yeah, he's one of those, loses his game and throws fucking wobblies, you know.
Every time you go, I had to have a hug.
Yeah, this is a middle-aged man, it's like, grow the fuck up. And it's anywhere, I mean, yeah, this is early tonight actually, because it's normally around about 9:30, 10 o'clock that he kicks off, so. Yeah, it is, because it's the joining wall between 2 semi-detached houses. Yeah, it does. It's like, you're shouting at yourself in there, calling yourself all these names. Dude, grow up. But, never mind. You got fireworks? Seriously? Jeez. What for? It's not anything, is it? Is it anything and I haven't known about it? So I'm fully expecting to get charged fucking customs on this pop wallet doohickey. You know? Not that it's left anywhere yet. Logistics have been created and that's it. Stop whinging, dog. Yeah. It's so frustrating. It's the night we celebrate ourselves everywhere. Ah, okay. Okie dokie. Oh, that's good then. Oh, we don't have fireworks. How long did it take to get to you, Dork? Can you remember? I mean, it went from like, you've bought this to, hey, we're shipping it in, you know, minutes. But I'm just wondering if they're one of those companies that once it's in the big bucket to go with the delivery van, that's them considered it shipped. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. So I'm going to tell you about a really, really good experience we had today. Because I don't think the American contingent will be in today. I think they're all too busy eating turkey. But several years ago, Daryl was 2, I think it was. Nearly 3. We were on our way through, it's called a park, but it's just a big, like, green open area. And it belongs to, it used to belong to this really rich bloke. And when he died, he left it to the people of our district in perpetuity. So it basically means the council can't put fucking houses on it, yeah? And it's a lovely area. It's all green, open fields, and there's a little bit of wooded area. You know, it's lovely. It's really, really nice. I'm pretty sure I've done videos on it on my YouTube. And it's nice for children, picnickers. In the winter, the kids get up there with their, you know, sleds and go down the hill, and, you know, dog walkers use it as well. And everybody's very respectful of it. Nobody takes the mickey or anything like that. You know, really, it's really well looked after. Anyway, a few years ago, I'm walking through the park with Daryl, who, of course, by this time was walking everywhere. And there's this woman with this dog. She's foreign, Polish or Russian. I'm not quite sure. I'm not very good at telling the difference between the two dialects. But anyway, and she's got this husky type dog. Yeah, it's a husky or a Malamute or something like that. And this is quite a young dog. I know it's young because several times I've stopped to say hello to it. Because, you know, puppies, can't resist. And she was in the park as well. And the dog was off the lead. Now, bearing in mind, Daryl was, at that time, roughly the same height as a husky, head-wise. You know, a young, growing husky, not a full-grown one, because those fuckers are huge. And this dog came out fucking no, I didn't even see it. Right, Daryl's trotting on ahead, you know, having a good run, because it's a big wide open field. He's giggling away, he's having a right good day. And this dog came out fucking nowhere. Right? Terrified me. And it went running up to him and booped him with its nose. Right in the neck and the cheek. But of course Daryl fucking, you know, started screaming, really quite scared and upset. Hello, April! Happy Thanksgiving, my darling. Yeah, Daryl was quite upset, scared, absolutely fucking terrified, yeah? Dog thought this was a bloody great game, you know, he made the toddler make a noise, made the small person made a noise, so he goes running off in a big fuck off circle, come back, booped him again. I'm running by this point to try and catch up, and I don't run very fast, as you know, because I have mobility issues. It was just coming back for the third boop, and on this day, now if you know me, one thing you'll know is I don't carry umbrellas. On that day, I had one of those big golfing umbrellas. Whack, right across the back of this dog's head. Right? And I immediately dropped the dog, ran off, and I dropped the umbrella, scooped Daryl up, and I'm checking him over to make sure this dog hadn't, like, pulled his ear off or something, the way Daryl was fucking screaming. I was furious, right? And the owner comes on and oh my god, I'm so sorry. She's been screaming for the dog the whole time, and the dog's totally ignoring her, so no recall whatsoever. And she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Catch your fucking dog! It's I really, like, had a right go at her. And she got up and off she went, Eventually she caught the dog, and she kept walking. Never come back, never asked if he was alright. Nothing. Never once said anything. 20 feet away, she meets another husky owner, and they're chatting, and I clearly hear the second husky owner going, oh wow, yeah, they know their own mind, don't they? And they all laughed, and off everybody went. I never got an apology from that woman. She's very careful to avoid me when she sees me. Since then, Daryl's been terrified of dogs to the point where if there's even a small dog, Isis-sized dog, right? She's a Shih Tzu for those that don't know, so she's all of, 1.5 foot tall. If you've got a bouncy dog, he would run into the road to get away from it. He was that scared. Yeah, absolutely terrified. And this went on for years and years and years. Some of the local dog owners around realised pretty quick that he was scared and were very, very good. There's this one woman, older woman she is, and she's got that dog. Turner and Hooch, the Tom Hanks film with the big, ugly, slobbery dog? She's got one of those. This dog is... I swear to God, you could use him as a pony. He's so soft and adorable. And very, very slowly, over the course of a few months, we managed to get Daryl to go up and just on the dog's back. Yeah, that was it. If the dog's head moved, that's it, Daryl's gone. Do you know what I mean? So we've slowly been working up to it. The past year or so, Daryl has started to ask people, can I please stroke your dog? And as long as they're placid, he's okay with it. If it's a licky dog, no, he's too scared still. Well, today, a friend of mine said, could I please take her to physiotherapy as she's torn all her ligaments up both sides of her foot. So I said, yeah, that's fine. She's been sent for physio. So I went and picked her up, took her to physio. And she said to me on the way back, she was like, she said, do you want to come in for coffee? So I said, yeah, go on then. So I want to see inside your ass, because I'm nosy like that. Like you do. Excuse me, burping. So she said, don't worry about Sheena. That's the dog's name. She's just a little bit excitable. So I'm like, oh shit, I forgot completely about the dog. Welcome back, sweetie. So I'm there saying to Daryl, she's not going to hurt you. It's a little West Highland Terrier, little Westie. She's not going to hurt you, she's just excited to see you. She loves children, and she does. This dog adores children. And, well, within the space of half an hour, Daryl's calling this dog to come and sit with him and to give him kisses. I was so fucking proud of him. He's come so far, considering how terrified he was 4 years ago of dogs. Absolute pet. The only dog he would go near would be Isis. And even then, if she was a bit too bouncy, he was a bit reticent, But yeah, today he actually played with this dog. Never met her before. We've seen her from a distance. And she was jumping up and giving him kisses on his face and everything. And he was in absolute fits of laughter. It was awesome to see. Absolutely awesome. I'm really, really proud. That is such a massive leap. From where he was, as a toddler, the amount of times I've had to stop myself going up and grabbing this woman and saying to her, do you know what you've done? You've turned a boy who adored dogs into this terrified heap because of your fucking untrained fucking dog that you can't control. But no, he's come so far. So far. So I'm so proud of him. Today was awesome. So he's had a really, really good couple of days, so yeah. He came home and it's like, Matthew, I went to Leah's house and I saw the doggy and it gave me kisses, and he just thinks it's hysterical. I'm like, yes. It's Stuart would have been well chuffed because he was all for like stringing this woman up by her neck when I told him. So yeah, really, really proud of him. Did you do anything special today, April? Did you do anything special for Thanksgiving? Did you have turkey? Nope. Oh, okay. Well, that answers that then, didn't it? Not expecting to see many people today, actually. So far, all you've done is called your mother. Oh well, that's something. And how is she, Sharette? Oh, excuse me. You called my mother today. Oh, okay. She'll get there, you know she will. Oh dear. Oh, God. I should maybe rethink spinning at this time because I always seem to get really, really tired around 7, 8 o'clock and then wake up about 9. I think it's the body's way of just going, oh yeah, child is in bed. You know? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, next week Callie's got a 20-week scan. I can't believe it. Found a really, really cool t-shirt today on, I think it's AliExpress, and I sent a picture of it to Callie and I was like, I want this. And what it says is promoted to grandma circa 2021. I'm like, yes, you have to buy me this t-shirt. I want a grandma t-shirt. I bought her and Rob t-shirts because Rob's a gamer, and his says player 1 ready, hers says player 2 ready, and then on her bump it says player 3 loading, or ready to join the game or something like that. I think it's loading on her one. Yes. That's why I'm so unbearably annoying and excited about it, and I'm well aware of the fact that I'm annoying and everybody's probably really, really bored about hearing about it by now, but you know, tough. Yeah, Callie's my third child. My oldest is high functioning autistic. And children are not on the cards for him because I didn't even be able to cope. My second son, that's the one that was here just now. He's a chef and works odd, horrible hours that a lot of women aren't prepared to put up with. I know because I've dated 2 chefs in my lifetime. And he's not really bothered about a relationship right now, you know. And then there's Callie, who's, you know, married and expecting. And then there's Alex, who is a year and a day younger than Callie. He's a waiter, not at the same place the chef works, but yeah, he's a waiter at like a really posh seafood restaurant. He's also a qualified security guard, although he's not actually started working yet due to lockdown. He qualified in between the 2 lockdowns here in the UK, so yeah, he's waiting to actually start working on that. And he's a wrestler as well. So yeah, really proud of him. He's come a long way in the past 10 years. And then I had this massive 18-year gap, and then I had Darren. So I'm glad lockdown's ending because I need to go see my mother-in-law. I haven't seen her for months. She doesn't even know that Callie's married and expecting babies. I also need to get on the blanket because, you know, look, 1%. Not quite so good. Thing is, I think it's because there's that part of my brain that's going, well, it's 4.5mm needles, it's going to knit up really quick. But then there's also that other part of my brain going, yeah, but, you know, yeah, she's halfway through the pregnancy now. You better get on with it. No, that is my late fiance's mum. My mum knows. It would be my daughter's step-grandmother, I suppose you'd call her. Because he was my daughter's stepdad. Yeah. Confusing. My mum's excited as well, though. It'll be her second great-grandchild because I've got a great-nephew when it's the child of your niece. My niece has got a child. I haven't seen it. I'm not close to my sister's children whatsoever. And my mum doesn't really see it either. He's a year old. Yeah, my mum doesn't really see him either. Because my niece is a stuck-up little bitch. But there you go. So yeah, my mum's really, really excited because she knows she's going to get to see her, you know, my daughter's child quite a lot. So she's really excited about that. Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, my youngest, his sperm donor, for want of a better phrase, I certainly wouldn't call him father, has got a grandchild born 5 hours after my youngest was. Yeah. My ex-husband, I was in one hospital giving birth while my stepdaughter was in another hospital preparing for a cesarean section, and the grandchild was born 5 hours after Daryl was. It was quite cool for a bit. Yeah, I've got family like that, Nelly. My dad had no contact with his family whatsoever. I wouldn't know them if they came and knocked on my door. I don't even know all their names, to be honest. You know? I don't think my dad knew all of his family, really. But and I look on like Facebook and that regularly because my surname spelling is quite unique in the UK, but there's nobody else in the UK with spelling my surname the way I do. So, yeah, did I change my fucking stream title, you guys? I didn't, did I? No, I didn't. It's up at knitting. Let's change it to spinning floof. That's one thing I keep forgetting to do. I've got a little checklist of shit I should do. And I set stream title is first. Set stream title, edit progress bars, and put the cameras in the right place. And I did it in reverse. I did the cameras, did the progress bars, and then I ran out of time and I completely forgot about the fucking stream title. Never mind. Hi. Okay. What are you saying? Hi. Dog's got this thing she does where, like, we call it itchy face. And it starts off by she just starts rubbing at her face. And then before you know it, the whole body's involved and she's upside down with the legs in the air, wriggling from side to side. It's funny. And then she sits there looking all embarrassed. I might use some of that Easy Knits yarn that I bought the other week to make some mittens. Because I forgot to put my mittens away at the end of winter last year and they ended up under a few things, and when I pulled them out there were holes in them. I don't spin for projects. I spin it and then I go, how much have I got? What can I make with it? I spin for the pleasure of it, really, more than anything. It depends on how it is a 4-ply. I can tell you that. I've spun 4 bobbins worth. Split it in. I had 200 grams of it and split it into 50-gram sections. I don't know, it really depends on... Some people do, some people go, right, you know, and they work it all out and they're like, right, if I spin this and do it at such and such and such, like getting your tension correct, you know. There is a tension on spinning. If you want to check your tension, you would use one of these or something similar. This is a wraps per inch gauge. Right, that little gap there is an inch. And what you do is you wrap your yarn so that the strands lie next to each other all the way along the inch, and then you count how many strands, and that gives you your wraps per inch, which then you can sort of, you know, estimate how long your yarn's going to, and all that. But I don't maths. I don't. Maths is not something that I do. I don't even do tension squares when I'm knitting because, you know, shocking. And some people will buy a specific amount of fibre and go, yeah, I'm going to spin this up and I will have X amount to do, and you know, I will have so much yarn for this project. I spin because I enjoy spinning. To be perfectly honest, the majority of my yarn is about this thick, you know, which isn't very thick at all, as you can see. And then I just go, what can I knit with that? I really enjoy spinning. It's very therapeutic. It's very zen. You can't spin when you're angry. It's one of those things. Yeah. I mean, my preference to knit is fingering weight yarn, 4-ply yarn sort of thing. What I use for socks. occasionally I do go a little bit nuts and, you know, go up to DK weight, which, you know. But I actually tend to find that thicker yarns hurt my hands more. I don't know whether it's the weight of the project on the needles or what, but... Well, you can start off angry, yes, but it's like angry sex. When you're finished, you're all relaxed, yes. You get yes, some people do, because they tend to try and knit tighter because the yarn is thinner. So they grip it all that much tighter. Hick. I tend to doze off when I'm spinning. Do you do that? I'll be sitting there spinning away, and the motion of the feet going and the hands going, and then I find I'm sitting there and I'm like this. And I'll jerk awake and my hands and feet are still going. It's a nightmare. But my wheel's very chatty today. That's what the noise is. It's talking to you. But oh, what you can't see, and I'm going to tell you about that. You see that? That is a genuine, everybody, genuine Pat Cash headband. Worn by Pat Cash himself, and I do have somebody who can corroborate that story. So yes, I went to see a load of the tennis players when they do the, you know, the oldies tennis, or they used to do it at the Royal Albert Hall. And I went one year with my mum and Claire and Steve, and we were sat the side that Pat Cash sat, you know, in between games, and he changes his headband several times during a match. And the first one he took off, and he just literally lobbed it up over his shoulder like that, and it went up over the thing that basically stops us rushing the tennis court to, you know, worship the ground he walks on, and it landed in the crowd. Well, there wasn't a very big crowd because the weather had been really, really crap, and a lot of people hadn't made it. Now, the way we were sat, you had Steve. So Steve was at one end, then Claire, then me, and then my mum. And the headband landed like way over there, about 10 feet away from Steve. 8 rows back was another woman and her family. And I went, I'm going to get it. And I, no word of a lie, I almost shoved Claire off of the bench, climbed over Steve and ran. And when I got there, the other woman's frantically like skipping down the things to get to it. And our hands, no word of a lie, I got it like that, and her hand was here above mine, and I felt her go like that across the back of my hand, and I went, I've got it! Ha! And I turned around and ran away. Gets back to Claire and Steve, and she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, Pat Cash headband! Have you got a bag I can put it in, because it's all hot and sweaty? Do I want to become famous? Fuck off, you moron. Oh, I timed him out, I don't know for how long. Yeah. And I was like, it's all sweaty. If you've got a bag, I can put it in. So she gave me a plastic bag to put it in. And then during the break, I was in the ladies' toilets. And this woman come up to me and she went, was it you that grabbed the headband? And I was like, yeah, I got it. It's mine. And she said, I saw you. I was the opposite side of the arena. And I was so gutted when he sat your side. And I was like, I got it. I got the first one. And she said, how close was that other woman? I said, she touched the back of my hand as I grabbed it. And she was like, well done. I said, my mate's a bit bruised because I clambered all over her to get it mined. And I brought it home and I washed it. And it's been on my wheel ever since. The only time it comes off my wheel is when I give my wheel a polish. So yeah, it's like yay. It's good. I wonder if those trolls ever get anywhere doing that. Oh
no,
my lord!
It's your
fucking
mom
hell.
calling. What does she want? What does she want?
What does she want? What do you want? I'm online.
Sorry.
I had a fit then when the phone rang. Everybody say hi to my mum. Say hi to everybody, mum.
Hi, Mum.
Hang on just one moment while I mute you to find out what my mother wants. She was like, I forgot you were online tonight. Who else jumped? Because I fucking did. I didn't realise my ringtone was that loud. She has to FaceTime me because she can't ring me because she's got an old style Nokia phone and she can't see the buttons. On FaceTime, I'm the only person, me and my eldest boy, the only people in our family that's going to basically answer FaceTime. Matthew's got an iPhone, but he never answers FaceTime, so we're the only two people in her call list. So she knows that if she takes a rough stab at it, that she's going to end up calling one of us. So, yeah. Because she can't see. So she just goes, yeah, that's the icon to open FaceTime. She knows roughly where it is on her iPad. And then she just takes a rough stab at it and hopes that one of us rings, basically, you know. I have occasionally answered the phone and she's gone, oh, I didn't mean to call you. Okay, Mum, bye. But she can't see her actual phone, so she doesn't bother with that anymore. So I am waiting, currently. If you saw my rant on Facebook about a week ago about tradesmen, yeah, I gave up with that particular tradesman because he never called me back. So I'm now currently awaiting to hear from a painter and decorator, somebody to fix the oven, and that's both ovens because mine's fucked and my mum's is fucked, and somebody, Mum ordered a Hoover, one of those lightweight cordless jobbies for going up and downstairs, and because she's impatient and I was at home like not able to move, she did it herself online. And now she's all like, the payment hasn't gone through and I don't know what's going on. And I was like, did you not get an email? No, I didn't get an email. Blah, 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 blah. Then it turned out PayPal was holding the payment because she hadn't actually verified her card, so it wouldn't make a payment that large. So I went on, verified. Oh, God, that was a palaver as well. Because I went on, signed on here at my house. And then it was like, we're going to send a confirmation code to your mobile phone. My mum's mobile phone, because it's her account. Well, she can't see it. So I'm like, for fuck's sake. So I phoned her up and I was like, right, it's sending a code to your phone. She was like, no, I can't see it. So then I was having to message my daughter. I was like, could you go downstairs and have a look at Nan's phone, tell me what the code is? So she's like, what? I was just I'm just getting in the bloody chat. So she goes stomping downstairs, wrapped in a towel, reads out the code to me. I got the card all verified and, you know, put the code in and all that lot. And then Mum's like, I still haven't heard anything about this bloody Hoover. So it looks like I'm going to have to phone John Lewis and say, look, have you had this order? Or what? Because my mum doesn't think you have, and the money doesn't appear to have gone out. You know? I phoned a gas man over a week ago, and he was like, yeah, I just need to order the parts for your oven, and I haven't heard from him since. And I even texted him like 2 days ago, and he hasn't bothered to respond. That really hacks me off. If you don't want the job, fucking say so. You know? Don't just like, yeah, I'll do that, and then not bother. Yeah, I don't mind doing it all for her, but it annoys me then. It annoys me then when she does go and do something like this Hoover business, and I'm like, well, did that happen? She's like, I don't know, because I couldn't see it. Well, why did you not wait? Yeah, I would rather they just say no. It winds me right up. But it's like, and then I also said to her, why didn't you just wait? If you'd waited another week, we could have done the Black Friday sale or the Cyber Monday sale, you know? So what I might do is call John Lewis up and cancel if the order has been placed, is just cancel it and then, you know, see if one goes on sale tomorrow. Yeah, the first painter and decorator I bloody phoned strung me along for like 3 days, saying, I'll come out. I've been delayed. Can I come out tomorrow? You know, and then he just stopped calling me after that, and I was like, for fuck's sake. Might see if he's got a checker trade actually, and leave shitty feedback for him. I don't mind if you're going to say, no, I'm sorry, that job's not worth my time. But to say, yes, I'll be out and I'll give you a quote, and then to just not turn up is not necessary, is it? Enhance your calm. So, Miss L, who's quite probably watching Tiger as well. I don't know if she can hear me. Ow! So what tier are you going to be in then next week, Nelly? Do you know? Because unfortunately Dork's going to be tier 3, Elle's tier 2, and I'm tier 1. Oh, for living on an island. Oh, she's watching Fen. Yeah, probably is watching Fen then. You're 3 as well. Oh, that's a shame. She's not playing, is she? Because I know she said she was going to Super Mario with Fen at some point. Is she watching him or playing? I should tell you on there. Why didn't you tell tell me last night when I was going on about raiding somebody that Rogue was just about to leave. I get there and she's like, oh, hey, I'm going. Oh, bummer. Let's go raid Leah instead then. And then I had to go anyway, so it didn't really matter. Oh, is that Danny? Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, no, fences. Oh, I can't keep them all in bloody straight line. And is that Tuesday? What? What are you doing? Are you watching? Well, apparently you're watching me. Bitch, all the North is a 3. Is Adam back at work next week? You watching Fen and Matt? Matt streams? What does he stream? He's driving to Inverness and back to... Well, Adam is. It's a long way. I've done that. Scotland and back. It's fucking exhausting. And you're closer to Scotland than what I am. But is he going back to work, is he? Next week? Or is he still staying at home? Alright. Oh, Matt's driving to Inverness. Alright, okay. Streaming it? What? I didn't hear a word of that. I don't believe she is. You're not streaming tomorrow, are you? He's streaming. Is he? Oh, you'll have to tell me what that, the address of that in a bit then. He took you to McDonald's. It was great. Oh, that sounds like loads of fun. You're not streaming tomorrow, are you? Daryl would like to know. No. No, she's not streaming tomorrow. Yeah, because you're playing Super Mario, aren't you? Stop earwigging and go and play in your room. Every time I say something, it goes, wait, such and such and such and such. Fuck off. I was going to say, how is he reading chat? Or is somebody reading it to him via, like, a private Discord or something? Christmas tree at 9 AM and then Mario with Danny at 1 PM. Right. I'm going to forget that. He's got text-to-speech on. You put your tree up already. Mine doesn't go until the 12th. He must be absolutely fucking buzzing. Get in that warehouse. Brilliant. Is that a thing, is it? Twitching while you're driving? People watch that a lot. Wow. Didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sure if he got pulled over and the cops realised what he was doing, it would probably be considered a distraction. Really? Wow. Yeah, I mean, if the old Bill stopped him, he would be in a bit of trouble, wouldn't he? You know? Well, we're only a party of 5 tonight, so we might have to go and raid him when I'm done. Because I suspect he'll still be on. No, I didn't either! Driving streams on Twitch, who fucking knew? I didn't expect to be busy tonight. Because, you know, Thanksgiving and that. Although I suppose, you know, you could stream anything and people will watch it, wouldn't they? It's always fascinating to some. I had to laugh. I did a tour of my house once. And one night, my son's wrestling company, they all get on a voice chat and or a Discord chat like we did when we did movie night, and they all like watch old wrestling lives, you know, Survivor Series, WrestleMania and all that lot, and chat through it while they're watching it. And they had to halt it one time because one of the wrestlers was watching my house tour on YouTube, and he was like, no, we can't start it just yet. And they were like, why not? And he was like, because Sam's only just got to the kitchen and I want to see where Alex's room is. Alex was like, what are you watching? He said, well, your mum did a tour around the house and I'm watching it. So which one's your room? Is she going to take us in your room? Are we going to see your room? It's like people watch that. It's like madness. Because Alex turned around to me the other day and he was like, did you know that your Ashford Joy video that you recorded like a bazillion years ago is your most popular video? And I was like, yeah. I said, how many is it at now? And he was like, it's over 10,000 views. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome. It's really rubbish quality. And it was basically how to unfold and assemble an Ashford Joy. Which, you know how easy that is, Elle, because it's the Joy that I fucking sold you. You know? And it was not long after I got it. So, oh well, go and hit my YouTube, Nelly. It's on there somewhere. It's called Tours with Puddy. So if you just type in Tours with Puddy, you'll probably get it. I've done a tour of my house, and I actually walked into town and took my camera with me and uploaded that as well. But yeah, it was so sweet because Kate was going, yeah, no, I want to see where your room is and all this stuff. And all the other wrestlers are there going, dude, can you watch it later so we can watch Survivor Series? He's like, no, nearly there. Exclamation YT will give you my YouTube link. That'd be good to see. You like to see walks, can't walk. Well, that was it. I did it for April, and Mary sort of said about it because they were like, you know, we've not been to England, and you know they're not likely to ever come to England, and they would like to see a bit of it. And I'd done a couple where I did the odd little bit of video, like out on the bus and that. So I bought a camcorder. I've not had much chance to use it this year really, but I bought a camcorder on Amazon because Amazon do payment schemes on things like that. You can pay for it over the space of 5 months. I thought it was quite good. So I literally filmed an entire walk into town. It's like half hour there, 20 minutes around town, and a half hour back again. And I filmed the whole fucking lot. And they quite enjoyed it, I think. So, anyway. When you were first on Mixer, you did a walking stream, but it's too easy to pinpoint where you live. So no one... Well, I'm not majorly worried about people knowing where I live, you know, because the price of the ferry will put them off. But yes, it is too easy to pinpoint where you live. Everybody knows that I live on the Isle of Wight. You know. my address has even been shown online before now when I haven't covered it up quick enough, so. Daryl, 8:30. Okay. But it's like I want to take it out along the footpath that I used to walk regularly because it's gorgeous out there. But it's just to get there, I can drive and park there, but then I wouldn't be able to walk the whole thing. I would have to turn around at some point and come back, and I can't walk the whole thing and then come back because I just can't walk that far now because I'm woefully out of practice, which means I need either dropping off or I've got to catch the bus. Now, last year it wouldn't have bothered me to catch the bus, but I don't particularly want to be sat in a big metal box with 20 potential plague victims. But my son-in-law's just bought a car, and I did say to him a few weeks ago, is there any chance you would take me out and like dump me in the middle of nowhere every now and then? So he was like, yeah, sure, if that's what you want, Mum. So, hello, Knots and Stitches, how you doing? Yeah, you bought a wheel, didn't you? Was that you that posted in Elle's Discord or Dork's Discord or somebody's Discord that you bought? What was that, you? Cute little wheel, little doohickey style, not castle style, the other style. I can't remember what they're called. Dork's Discord. Yeah, see, I knew I'd seen it somewhere. My memory's awful, but you know. Have you spun before, or is this going to be like a totally new Saxony? That's the word I'm looking for. Is this a totally new thing for you? Your mum bought it for you yesterday. Oh, good one, Mum. Night, baby. Love you. Oh, little man. Yeah, I thought you might. I bet you're well excited, aren't you? I remember when I bought this wheel. And I bought this wheel, actually ended up being third hand, this wheel. And I was so freaking excited. And then the lady I bought it off she was in the midst of, I don't want to say breakdown because it wasn't, but she was having a tough time. And it took her about a week to actually ship the wheel. And by this point I'm climbing the fucking walls because I've just paid like a lot of money. I paid a lot of money for this wheel. And I was climbing the walls because I was like, I'm sending it. And then she was like, oh, I've sent it with you and I've sent 2 bobbins because the rest have all got yarn on them and I need to wind it off. So I was like, it's taken you a week to ship the wheel in the first fucking place. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, right, okay. And she had like about 7 bobbins and she sent 2. Now, you can't do fuck all with 2 really, can you, you know? So I was like, oh, okay. And it took her months to actually ship the remaining wheels to me. And I got quite snotty about it in the end. And I was like, look, I'm not being funny, but I've paid you for those bobbins. Could you please ship them? And she was like, well, I've had, this going on. I've been suffering from depression and blah, blah, blah. I said, look, I appreciate that. I said, but that's my property at the end of the day. I said, if you like, send them to me and I'll wind your yarn off and send it back for you. I don't mind doing that. But I can't spin anything. Because I only have 2 bobbins. At the most, all I could do was like chain ply. So I'd spin onto one bobbin and then chain ply onto the other one. I was like, I don't want to go out and buy another bobbin because you've got 5 more bobbins. And I don't actually need, another one. 7 bobbins was more than enough. And yeah, but she got quite queer about it all in the end. And in the end, she actually did ship me a bobbin that had stuff on it. So, you spun with drop spindles, but the wheel's a new adventure. Yeah, you will need some more bobbins then. But I mean, there are ways and means around that. You could. I've used. I think it was the Threshing Barn. Did those like they look like cardboard style bobbins, and you can wind off onto those. You can wind off. There's several different ways to do it. I've used You can get quite creative. You can get a drill, right? Yeah, an actual bzz, bzz drill, and stick a chopstick in the end of it, and wind onto that, and it will wind into a centre pull ball for you, and all that kind of thing. And then you just leave it on the chopstick and stick the chopstick in a lazy cake for winding off, or you can make a lazy cake by shoving it through a cereal box or whatever, shoe box or whatever. There are ways and means to be creative when you only have the one bobbin. But I was a bit huffy because I'd paid, you know, a lot of money, and she was arsing me around. And I said to her, look, I understand you're having a difficult time at the moment. If it's really that much trouble, send me the bobbins. I'll wind it all off for you into, you know, whether you want skeins or centre pull balls, I'll do it all for you, and I'll send it back. And I'll do it free of charge for you, because I just wanted the fucking bobbins, you know. No, I did get, she did send them all to me in the end, but it was months. And I was just like, you know. And this woman ran a shop as well. She's a dyer, quite a well-known one. One of them things that... But I've had this wheel about, what, 10 years or so now? It's got to be, I think. Love my wheel. And the cherries darkened beautifully. And then I took all my bobbins, because I did actually buy a high-speed whirl and a high-speed bobbin. And I didn't bother with the whirl. I ended up selling that in the end because it isn't actually that much smaller than the smaller whirl. And I took all of my bobbins and the high-speed bobbin to IST Crafts. He's a wood turner here on the Isle of Wight who makes drop spindles. He makes various other things as well, but yeah, drop spindles. And I took all of my bobbins to him and said, can you make these bobbins look like that bobbin? And changed the large whirl on the end of the double drive bobbin to a high speed one. And he was like, well, I'll have a go. And I sat there one afternoon while he played and changed all my bobbins. So I did end up with 8 bobbins. One got broken when I moved back here, but yeah. So I've got 7, but I don't actually use this flyer very often because I've got a Willy Winder flyer, which basically means I can spin, and instead of having to move my yarn up and down the hooks to fill the bobbin evenly, I've got this is the flyer here, this horseshoe shaped thing. And I've got a flyer with a doohickey on that moves up and down as you spin. There's a set of cogs on the bobbin. This is a bobbin, so it's different bobbins as well. And the flyer, there's 2 cogs, and as you spin, the cogs turn, and this little doohickey goes up and down, and it fills the bobbin evenly for you. But I've only got 3 Willy Winder bobbins, so I want more Willy Winder bobbins. I wonder if he's doing a deal over the weekend. Might order a couple more, because I prefer to spin with my Willy Winder, because I hate stopping to have to move the yarn up and down because I'm lazy. Does anybody know if Nathan's doing a sale at the Willy Winder company? Because like the threshing barn, even though she's doing like Willy Winder products, she's still not doing ones for Schacht. What make is your wheel? Knots? Do you know, or is it just a no-name one? Got itch. Somebody told me when I first started spinning, they were like, you should start out on a drop spindle. I was like, why? And she said, because then you'll learn the mechanics of spinning. And I was like, no, fuck that, I don't want to learn drop spindle. So I learnt it the wrong way round, basically, from what everybody told me. They were like, yeah, you should always start on a drop spindle and then move to a wheel. And I did it the other way. I started on a wheel and then I've got 2 drop spindles. And 1 supported. Oh, right, okay. Well, when you get her and you give her a good looking over, if you find any markings, let us know and we'll see if we can identify it for you. Can't wait to see, you know, what she looks like. But I know you're in Dorks, but if you want to post a picture of mine, by all means, feel free. When she comes. It's exciting. I had a play a couple of years ago. Last time I went to Wonderwall, actually. I was playing on one of those. Oh, what are they called? Can't remember what the brand is. They've got massive bobbins and the rocker feet rather than treadles. Yeah. What are the ones with the rocker feet's called? Does it begin with H? What's her face? Sells oh, balls. She's quite hippie. Pretty little thing she is. She's got blonde hair. Oh man. That's how bad my memory is. Came up my Facebook memories a couple of days ago. Giant bobbins. Pretty sure it begins with H. She sells them. Oh, I can't remember what it... Yeah, I mean I can spin with a spindle now. I've got both a Golding and a Bosworth. But it makes my arms ache. And it's just the whole having to stop spinning to wind the bloody thing on. To me is a bit of a ball ache, so I don't do it that often. I can't remember what those bloody wheels are called. Hang on. Amazon. Pretty sure it's on my Amazon list. I can't remember what her name is either. I had fibre off of her. Took you a bit to get it to stop throwing the drive band. It may well need a new one. Is it used a lot, do you know? Actually don't think it is still on my wish list because I went through and deleted a shitload of... Yeah, I deleted a load of stuff off. Oh, craft stuff, it might be. Have a look. No, wrong kind of craft. Oh, Spinolution. Spinolution Hopper. That's the one. Spin City. Yeah, she let me play with her Spinolution Hopper. And yeah, I was like, I wouldn't mind having one of them, but I haven't got room for another full-size wheel. YouTube is your friend. Absolutely it is. And if you get stuck, shout in somebody's Discord and we'll see if we can give you a hand. Yeah, has anybody played with a Spinolution Hopper? I wouldn't mind playing one of them. Yeah, the treadle system feels really strange because it's not like this. Yeah, it's weird. I had a play on one. I went to Wonderwall a few years back, and Spin City is now a dealer for them. And I said to her, can I have a play? She went, yeah, that's my personal rule, should go for it. And I said, I spin quite fine. And she went, go for it, see what you can do with it. And it's a big, chunky ass, it looks like a plying kit on it. You know, she said it's got a plying head on it. And I was like, that's all right, because she spins like art yarns and that, you know, the kind of yarn I don't understand. And I was like, well, if you don't mind that your yarn's going to be a bit fine for the next, you know, because I spin like this. And she was like, go on then, see if you can. And it took me a few goes. But I eventually got it. And I tell you what, after a bit, it feels really nice. And you can literally operate this thing with your tootsies. It is nice to spin on. But, you know, over £1,000 a shot, I was a bit like, maybe not, eh? I don't know how much they are actually running for now. When I added it to my wish list, oh, let me see, however long ago it was, 23rd of April 2017, it was £1,016. Oh, it's not found now. Does she no longer sell them? Spinning wheels. Gosh, she sells Kromsky and Ashford. She sells the E-Spinner, Country Spinner, the E-Spinner Super Jumbo, and the E-Spinner 3. Ooh! It's only £500. That's not bad, is it? The Ashford Joys. Kromskys. She's gone. She's doing bloody well for herself. I remember when she first started. She doesn't sell them anymore. She sells a Louis and a couple of Ashfords. Oh, okay. Oh. So there you go. If I spun more, I'd be tempted to buy another wheel. I'm tempted to get an e-spinner again, just for plying now that I'm spinning more regularly, you know. But I don't know, I could afford £500 for an e-spinner. I might see if I can get a cheap Ashford 2. You had to use trial and error to learn what material it likes for a drive band. Didn't have one when you bought it from the antique shop yesterday. Turns out it likes cotton. Some minor repairs need to be made, but you're really excited. My wheel, I use crochet cotton on it because it's really nice and it's multi-stranded. Okay, and the best way to do your drive band is to put your thing at its lowest point. Yeah. Wrap your drive band into place and then take it off the flyer to make it even that little bit lower because it will stretch. Okay, so make it a little bit lower than the lowest point of all your whirls and when it's wrapped around your wheel and all that lot. Or your narrowest point, because you obviously yours is a Saxony, so instead mine goes that way, yours is going to go that way. So get it to the narrowest point, wrap your drive band around your big wheel and around your whirl and your bobbin or however you're setting it up. Then slide it off of one of those and bring it in at least another inch. Tie your knot, put it all into place, and then as you widen it back out, your drive band will stretch. Okay, even if it's cotton, it's going to stretch. So, can any wheel spin any thickness of yarn? Yes. Technically, yes. Some wheels are designed, like the Ashford Country Spinner is actually designed more for what we call art yarn, which is your big, thick, spirally yarn with whorls and all this shit coming out of it. That's what that wheel is more designed to do, or it's designed for thicker yarns. The majority of wheels, especially nowadays, pointless yarn. Yeah, pointless yarn. I never understood, why do people buy it? You know, people spin it and buy it and sell it and people buy it in droves, and I'm like, what do you do with it? But yeah, right. Okay, so here we go. This is the top of my wheel. Ignore my sheep. Sheep are vital to make your wheel work. I have 5, I think, on mine. Okay, so this is the whirl here. Okay. Okay, Al. What's pointless yarn? Oh, Google art yarn. This is the whirl, right? Now my drive band, which is here, I'm working in double drive. This is one band and it goes around the end of my bobbin. There's a little niche at the end of my bobbin. Let's turn my wheel so you can see it slightly. Bring it into you so you can see it a bit better. Okay, so the drive band goes around the big wheel at the bottom and it goes around my bobbin here. Then it goes back around the big wheel and then it comes up over the whirl. Okay, and then I tie a knot in it. This whirl is the smallest whirl that you can use. Well, it's not. It's the middle whirl for this wheel. Like I say, I have used the smaller one, but it wasn't much smaller than this whirl. Hang on, I'm just taking my spare whirl off the back so you can see. This whirl, as you can see, is bigger. Now, the best way to remember is the bigger the whirl, the bigger the yarn. Okay, so if you put your drive band around this groove in your whirl, and there are two grooves on my bobbin as well. There's a thick, wider end, a wider groove there, and by wider I mean the diameter of the circle. That circle, okay. So if I turn this bobbin round and I put my drive band over this wider diameter here and on the wider one there, the revolutions make it easier to spin chunkier yarn. So the bigger the whirl, the chunkier your yarn. The smaller the whirl, because I've got quite a small, like my bobbins have been modified, but this is set up to be like a lace bobbin, which is why I spin quite fine on it. And smaller the whirl, the smaller the yarn. Now I've got to find the hole on the back of my thing again. There it is. One of your closest friends has offered to make new bobbins. Oh, awesome! Yeah, I bought from a reasonably well-known American company some, I completely missed the hole there, a 3D printed bobbin. And I think they were one of the first companies to actually do that. And I bought it and it eventually arrived and it made a god-awful noise when I tried to spin with it. So I sort of tweeted them about it and they emailed me and they said it's not supposed to do that. Well, we think it's the bobbin shaft. That's this bit of the bobbin. We'll send you a new one and we'll refund your money as well. So I was like, okay, cool, free bobbin, you know. And they sent me a new one. And the new one makes that noise as well. Which I'm really, really pissed off about. But I'm wondering, right, and it's something I need to test. I'm actually looking for the bobbin. I'm wondering if the... That shouldn't be there. They're going to get broken sat there. Because I like that. There it is. Right. This is the shaft of the 3D printed bobbin. Okay. The ends click onto it. And they make decorative ends, this company. You're gonna, anybody who knows anything about spinning is going to know who this is. And the idea is that you plug in like that. Sorry, I'm off camera. You plug it in to the end like that. And then plug the other end in. And then you twist them and it locks them into place. Now I'm wondering, excuse me burping, I've just drunk a load of fizzy. Because they said on the old one that they thought the bearings are gone. Now this is my new one and this one makes a hell of a racket as well. I'm wondering, is the, because this is supposed to be a woolly winder bobbin, is the arm on the flyer of a woolly winder slightly different thickness than on a regular flyer shaft? Because I've only tried this on my woolly winder and I'm wondering if I stick it on a regular flyer A, will it work, which it should do, and will it be less noisy? I need to try it. I can't try it at the moment because I've got a project on. So when this project is finished, I need to remember to give it a go. But yeah, your friend, if he wants to start making 3D bobbins, I don't know that there's many people in the UK that do that. It could be a nice little earner for him. I'd love to get a 3D printer. I wouldn't have the first idea how to make a bobbin, but you made a lot of blankets over the years. Quickest way to make a blanket is with chunky yarn. That's the only use you can think of for it. Well, yeah, pretty much. You've only found one that sells them in the UK. What, 3D bobbins? What is it? And are they that make, or are they their own? Oh, it's not that they don't make spindles as well, do they? Is that make, is it? Yeah. No, not that make. Oh, okay. Back with tea. Lovely. Good cup of tea. Yeah. So I was going to contact them again and say, well, that second shaft you sent me is just as useless. But I thought, what's the point? They've already refunded my money. I'm not going to get them to keep saying. But I'm interested to try that on my regular flyer and see if they've sent me the wrong bobbin shaft. You know, whether the regular flyer shaft, you know, the flyer arm that goes through the bobbin, is maybe a slightly different size than a Willy Winder one. You know? Because that makes a racket when I put it on my Willy Winder bobbin. Willy Winder flyer. Do you know how much their bobbins run at then, this UK person? Might give them a try. Do they sell Schacht ones? Because it's got to be cheaper than ordering from the US, especially if I have an issue with it. I'd love to get an e-spinner, but it would be cheaper for me to get a bulky flyer, to be perfectly honest. Ooh, those are nice. Ooh, those are nice. She does. Wow, they're cheap. Those are cheap. Wow, shit. Stand 20 quid. She does a daisy design. Good. Those are fucking beautiful. I'm going to order 2 of them. Thank you for that. Oh, I really appreciate that, Beck. I love that. Going to favourite that shop. I might have to just buy a jumbo Willy Winder and be done with it. 20 quid. I'm going to buy 2. I've just got to decide what style. And it's Schacht. She's got high-speed ones, standard, and jumbos. Dorks enabling again. Yeah, fucking right at that price. Oh, look at all the patterns. Look at the patterns. Look at the patterns. Oh, there's Gothic and where are the pattern thingy-mabobbies? Oh, oh, there's Gothic and Kumiko and Art Deco and stained glass, arabesque. Love the arabesque. That's beautiful. Circles, swirl, Victoria, and petals. I want an arabesque and a petals, please. in dark purple, naturally. Arabesque. 20 fucking quid, that's amazing. What's the shipping price? $3.50 to deliver. Freaking awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it. Definitely going to give her a try then. Because I don't need a jumbo flyer for plying. Just, you know, it's just laziness. But if I could buy a couple of extra bobbins, that would be cool. Because then, like, when I'm doing something like this, a 4-ply yarn, I need at least one bobbin to ply off onto. But I've only got, it appears, I'm sure I had more, 3 woolly winder bobbins. So, yeah. It might be worth knots in getting the measurements of your bobbins and us finding out, because I have found that a lot of these no-name Saxonies, if she's a no-name, the Ashford bobbins might fit, unless they're teeny tiny bobbins. I know some. Who was it bought a wheel? It was labelled as an antique, and she bought it, and the bobbins were like about 1.5 inches long. They were tiny. It was obviously a lace wheel, and that's what it was designed to spin. But yeah, you dork, I just got paid today as well, so. I might treat myself. Yeah, baby. But yeah, when you get it, measure your the diameter of the hole in the bobbin, and the length of it, and it might be that you could get, you know, cheaper cheap bobbins for it if waiting for your mate is a bit of a pain in the bum or something. Because like Ashford bobbins, for example, tend to fit a lot of wheels, and you can get those everywhere. She's a dirty enabler, that dork. And then when I go and buy something, she shouts at me because it was apparently in her basket first. I might make mittens with okay, sweets. Enjoy your lurk. Cart jacker. Absolutely. Okay. I might make mittens with, do you want to build a snowman? Because it's really, really pretty. And I need new mittens because moths ate mine. Sorry. What? Okay, give me a shout when you're ready. Well, this is true. Yeah. Yeah. Or you could, like, if it is a make that's reasonably cheap to buy a bobbin for, you could just get another bobbin that he could, I don't know, maybe dismantle to work out the dimensions required. Can't imagine it'd be that hard. course, I just thought I'm looking at the Schacht bobbins. It's the Woolly Winder bobbins I want to look at, isn't it? Right, the Schacht standard Woolly Winder bobbins are actually 30 quid. That's alright. Even so, that's still a good fucking price. Still cheaper than it is buying them from abroad. I'll definitely buy one, if not two. Oh there. Wow, who'd have thunk it? I don't know much about 3D printers, I must admit. I'm just being called. Hang on a sec. BRB. I'm going to take a little trip to the little girls' room while I'm up there. Sock 1 is done and 2 is going on the needles. Why? Nice one, Dork. I need to get on and work on that baby blanket, I think. But I'm probably not going to go for much longer because I got some major starting to do. Cool. How's Mary? She alright? Excuse me. So we've got plenty of floof to practice with then when the wheel arrives. Or does it need like work doing before you can actually spin on it? You said, what does it need doing? You said it needed a few bits doing to it. Is it just a question of it needs a bit of oiling and lubrication to get it going, or oh well, there you go, see, we're brilliant, we are. Lube to make it moist. Oh, there's a moist. Come on, whose is that? Where did you find that? It's pockets. Awesome. Moist. Yes. Why am I not surprised? Oh, goodness gracious, golly gosh. Do you ever, like, I don't know, I don't think you do, Al, because you're usually watching people on Twitch, but do you ever, like, sort of find somebody to watch and you're like, yeah, I really like what they do and the way that they do it, and you add them to your watch list and you watch them sort of for a few months, and then you're like, you start skipping their videos because, I don't know, their voice annoys you, or they're doing the same thing over and over. I mean, I do the same thing over and over again, which always shocks me while people watch. You know? And then you're like, I need to delete them. Because I do that. I've just done that on YouTube. I like deleted about 10-15 people I watch. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not going to follow you anymore, because I find that I go through my subscriptions and I'm going, skip because, you know, you leave your autofocus on, skip because you have an annoying voice, skip because you're not doing what you originally started out doing when I first started watching you, or skip because of this, skip because of that. Yeah, oh, I'm glad it's not just me then. And it really annoys me when you say to a streamer, especially because, like, I watch a lot of people who use overhead cameras like this one because of bullet journaling and all that lot, and I say to them, you know, is there any chance you could turn your autofocus off, because it's nauseating to somebody with vertigo to see your focus going wow every time you so much as twitch, and they're like, oh yeah, I'll sort that, and then they don't, and it's like, well, fuck you then, I'll unfollow. You know, my autofocus turned off exactly for that reason, because Logitech's are bloody well known for womming on the autofocus. Yeah, it's horrible. And then they're like, oh, I can't turn it off because it's a webcam. Webcam has software, you can turn it off. Oh no, it's a Logitech, it hasn't got software. I run 2 Logitech cameras and both of those have got the autofocus turned off. It's not that hard, you've just got to use Google. Yeah, I know. And yeah, you get 101 excuses as to why they can't click a couple of fucking buttons. Do you do an OBS? How do you do an OBS? I have to run separate software to turn my Logitech autofocus off. Exactly. Old-fashioned style dog. One of the maidens needs some work. You want to add 1/4 to 1/2 inch of length to the legs and repair the flyer. Why do you want to make the legs longer? Just out of interest. I'm not criticising. I'm just curious. First off, what webcam have you got, Elle? Because I'm wondering if this is specific to your cam. And how do you turn it off in OBS? Because I've never found that. I have to run, like, right-click cam in slobs. You've got a C922. See, so I'm pretty sure I've got a 920. What, in sources? Hang on. Hands. Right click it. Properties and configure video. I've got HD Pro webcam C920 resolution, input format, which is set to auto, colour space is auto, and video range is auto. I don't have focus. That's annoying. Because the treadle hits the floor before the wheel reaches. It might simply be that depends on what kind of footman you've got. It might be just things need tightening up rather than the legs needing lengthening. Yeah, I don't have that option. That sucks. Yeah, it does. Brings up a separate window. But I don't have an autofocus option. Is it? Okay. Yeah, properties. Hang on, I'll see if I can screenshot it. Oh, hang on, I can just bring it up on screen. Oh, no, I might completely forgot. Hang on, I will take a screenshot. And where's Discord? Oh, now I've got to find it because the screenshot's disappeared. Hello, for Ayo? Sent pics on Facebook. Yeah, my menu's nowhere near as elaborate as that. Hang on. There you go. Found mine. It's Messenger. There it is. Hang on just a tick. My webcam's going, what the not my webcam, my Mac. It's going, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, mine has mine looky like that. But then I've also had Alex say to me that don't forget I'm running a Mac, and we have found that there are some things that his Streamlabs does that mine doesn't. He's on Windows. Yeah. Yeah, if I right click the name of the source in the sources box and click properties, that's what I get. Time to get busy. Ew! I'll tell you something else weird as well, right? You know you've got like regular OBS, which is the little sort of black icon with the Isle of Man symbol in the middle of it, that's for want of a better word. And then you've got the Streamlabs OBS, which is the little green speech bubble with the glasses. If I record a video using Streamlabs, the little green icon with the glasses, and then move it into iMovie to edit it, you use Slobs to Stream. Yeah, I use Slobs to Stream, but OBS to record. Because if I record in Slobs, it crashes iMovie. iMovie won't export the video file for some reason, and I don't know why. Tried it several times and I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. And I was like, well, this bloody well worked when I had OBS. So I reloaded OBS because I'd already deleted it. Yeah, reloaded straightforward OBS, recorded the video, no issues. But when I recorded it in Slobs, and I tried it a couple of times, iMovies wouldn't export it. Refused to export it. Okay, sweets. See you later. Thanks for coming. Have a good stream. Woody. So yes, I've got both versions of OBS, really, for two different things, which is annoying. And I think what it is the only thing I've come to the conclusion it is that if I record through slobs and then I go in and I edit it, and of course I cut the video up into bits so that I can hyperlapse some sections and all of that lot, and it seems to be with slobs that it does something funny to the coding, and when you cut your sections to less than 5 seconds, if you have any sections less than 5 seconds, iMovie doesn't like it. But I can do it with an OBS recorded video and the settings are the same, which is really, really freaking odd. Because I would love to have just the one load of software, but there we go. I got some beautiful fibre over there eyeing me up that I got from Daniela. It's all purples and blues and pinks. That's a merino fibre, but I've got some Tussah Silk in the other room that I turned my craft room upside down looking for several months ago. So I might spin that next. It's a custom job from Marianne. Pisses me off she no longer does fibre. She used to do really nice colours. So here we go. Here's a question for you then, those of you that do spin. Who is your favourite dyer of fibre? That's if anybody's paying attention, of course. Hilltop. I knew you were going to say Hilltop. You buy a lot of her stuff. I don't think I've ever actually spun anything at hers. I've looked at the bags a few times. It's her mum makes those, doesn't she? I've looked at the bags a few times and thought, because, you know, it's not like I have enough project bags. But I've never actually been not impressed. The fibre doesn't speak to me. That's just the best way to describe it. Yeah, you like Hilltop. The bag you just finished with her fibre. Okay. I will relook then. My issue is when you go shopping and yeah, my issue though is when you go and they only do like one braid or, you know, 100 gram lot in the colourway that you want, and it's like, I like to spin at least 200 grams because, you know, you've got to get your money's worth, haven't you? I like DK Felt Studio. Always have done. Normally when I used to go to Woolfest, I used to just go straight to her store and just give her my purse and say, right, when I've finished, you can just take my bank card or my credit card, or I'll just give you my PayPal login or whatever, you know. Okay. Awesome. I still use in one of my very, very first ever project bags, and that was a Laubear one. Remember, Ursula? That was one of the very first ones I ever bought. It's got cats on it. What the fuck? It's just come from next door. I don't know if you guys, if it picked up. Fondant fibre as well. Oh, yes, I heard of her. Never bought any of hers either. And I used to subscribe to a woman. She did a fibre club. She was in the States. I can't remember what her name was, and she stopped doing them after a while. And I used to get a double dose from her, and her colours were amazing. I can't remember what her name was. She lived on a Corky farm, Corky Hill Farm. Would it have been? I think. And I've got a whole bin full of her fibres. They're amazing. I actually like sorted out all my fibre once, and you know the big tall plastic laundry bins you get. I had one of them full of DK Felt Studio, and one full of this. I'm pretty sure it's Corky Hill Farm. I might be wrong. One of this woman in America, and they were both full, absolutely overflowing. And then I had one box that had like everybody else's in, because I did a subscription from that lassie in Devon. His name I cannot remember. Is it Wildcraft? I did a thing from her for a while. I did one from the Thylacine for a while, but her colours are very muted and earthy, and I don't do those colours. And I did one from Marianne for a little while. And then it was like, dude, I need to actually spin some of this, because you have lots of thylacine. Yeah, I had a lot sort of several years ago. I probably subscribed to her for well over a year, but she just, I'll be honest, it was a lot of browns and greens, and I don't wear those colours. So, you know, you used to like Spin City, but she's a fucking nightmare for shipping now. Is she really? Takes her ages to send anything out. Willie ordered a spin deal the other month. Took her nearly a month to post it out, and it was only when Willie asked for a refund she shipped it. That's not good, is it? See, I remember when she started Spin City, you know, and she was so excitable and all of that lot. Yeah, it was her Spin Illusion Hopper I played with that time. Sounds like she might be a tad overwhelmed. You wear browns and greens. Yeah, we must have done. I might actually go through some of mine and do like a few stashes. So I'll let you know if I get rid of any of my thylacine stuff. You were her spindle on Bats Club, and she was at one point nearly 2 months behind. Oh, that's not good. I've bought a couple of bats off of her at shows, you know, because her colours are quite nice. But yeah, no, that's not on. Yes, please. Could make up some. We got 200 grams. Yeah, I did 200 grams as well, so I'll have a look. I'll let you know what colourways I got. If you want anything, just let me know. Yeah, no, that's not good. That's not good PR, is it? To just not say anything. That takes me right back to my rant about people not getting back to you, doesn't it? You know, we've come full circle. Might take me a while because it's all in. I've got this big wooden chest thing upstairs, and there's things on it, so I'll have to get in and have a good hunt. But yeah, really, I need to get up there and maybe do a de-stash, I think. I know I was ordering from Thylacine around about the time she went home. She moved back home to Tasmania, where she's from. Hey, I've nearly finished the singles. You guys, this is great. Getting there. Because I know that when she moved back, one of the colourways was that place I call home, and another one was walkabout. I had those two colours. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used walkabout. That was a brown, wasn't it? And so was that place I call home, sort of a goldy brown. But yeah, I'll have a look, see what I've got for you, El. And if you want any of them, let me know. And then I subscribed to Marianne for a little while, but she went through a green phase, and I don't wear greens either. And it just seemed like for 3 months running, I got green, and it was like... Gosh. I hate phoning people up to nag. Really do, but I'm going to have to tomorrow. I hate confrontation. So I'm going to spend the entire morning feeling sick now. Because I'm going to have to phone up people. Oh dear me. I actually did off-stream spinning the other night. I've actually only been I've been streaming. Spinning while streaming since I started the spinning streams. But Sunday night, yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah, Sunday night when I was watching the wrestling, I was like, well, even though I can knit without looking, I still do look down a lot. Because I like to watch the stitches form. But spinning I could do without looking. So I thought, oh, I'm going to get my wheel out. And I actually did about an hour and a half. And then the restless legs kicked in. And I think I posted, you would think that spinning would help ease restless legs. It fucking doesn't. Because my restless legs kicked in about, well, Survivor Series started at midnight and about 1:30 in the morning. My restless legs went, nope. And my feet were actually jumping off the wheel. It was so horrible. I don't have any water. Can you redeem vodka instead? And I'll drink double the amounts because you've already redeemed hydrate. I'll drink vodka instead. There you go. Sorry. kick. It's not hydrating with vodka though, is it? Yeah. So I got in a good hour and a half the other night. I was well chuffed. And then the legs went, no, bounce. So I put it away. And I ended up stepping, actually, because that was the only thing that would calm it down. 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm in here, watching wrestling, stepping away. And it didn't occur to me until about 3 a.m, because where it's on American time, it starts midnight here. And it didn't occur to me until about 3 a.m. that I could have probably loaded up the WWE Network on my Apple TV and watched it in the comfort of my lounge rather than being in here where it's cold and uncomfortable. So I need to load up the WWE Network because one of my kids subscribes and I've got their login. I need to load it up onto my Apple TV before whatever the next main event is. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. And then it was at first I thought, well shit, Matt's PlayStation's in the other room, and I'm pretty sure you can do the WWE Network through the PlayStation. And then I was like, I wonder if I could get it on my Apple TV. So while I'm in here, stepping away, watching Survivor Series on my Mac, which I'm looking at right now, I had my phone in my hand, Googling, can I get the WWE Network on my Apple TV? The answer was yes. And I was like, oh, fuck that. So I need to do that at some point. I love my Apple TV. I've still got the very first generation one and it's brilliant. I don't get why people would want to upgrade them personally, but there you go. Spin. I don't think I'm going to be able to ply on stream because I like my lazy cake to be quite a distance away, and I don't have any room because I've got, and I like it like this side, but that side is the table, you know, like there, in line with my hand there. Now you've got shit in your car. Hey, do you know what that's called, dog? That's called karma, biatch. So yeah, I'm not. I suppose I could fit it down. I used to ply off of my Joy, so I don't know why I've suddenly decided my lazy Kate has to be 20 miles away, but trouble is, why is it Lazy Kate's, right? Oh, okay, baby. See you later. Sleep well. Why is it Lazy Kate's? The one that came with the Schacht, and then I bought one. I can't even remember who it's from. Only have enough room for 3 doohickeys on. To put 3 bobbins on. So I have to use 2 Lazy Kates when I want to ply a 4-ply yarn. Sleep well, babes. I'm definitely going to buy one of them bobbins when I get off the stream. Because Daisy's gorge. Absolutely gorgeous. Daryl's lying in bed singing to himself. It's 9:46 and he's lying in bed singing to himself. You think he would be fucking knackered? Birthday yesterday, sitting playing with a fucking Westie for 3 hours this afternoon, you think you'd be exhausted, wouldn't you? But no, he's lying in bed, singing. What he's doing is he's hoping I'll get tired and go to bed early, so he can come snuggling with me immediately. But his mum radar is on super sensitive at the moment. So I get into bed, and within half an hour of me getting I've not even fallen asleep, he comes in and climbs in with me. Which is adorable, and all of that lot, but I'm not getting any space at the moment. And I'm a bit like, twitch, you know. Because he's awake until really, I get an hour, maybe 2 before I go to bed. And then, like I say, he's in bed with me before I've even turned over 3 times. So I can't wait for the nail bar to reopen so I could go and have at least 2 hours without him. Because kids aren't allowed in the nail bar at the moment. Otherwise I'd take him with me. Well, they weren't in between the 2 lockdowns. I'm assuming that it must all still be face masks and visors and whatever else. Have you clicked checkout yet, Doc? Am I talking loud enough to be heard over the wheel? Because the wheel sounds really loud for me. But my mic's quite far away, and I suddenly thought, really, I should probably have it a bit closer. What? I'm not going to go and look at Hilltop Cloud, because then I will talk myself into buying something, and I don't need anything because I've got plenty of shit to spin here. That stuff I bought recently, the West Yorkshire Spinner yarn and the Easy Knits yarn, that's actually the first wool I've bought in a long time. How's that? Am I louder now? Does that make any difference? Tell us about the fibre you're looking at, Doc. Come on. Is it pretty? What colours is it? What blends is it? Don't send links, because you just know that somebody's going to go along and buy it. You're resisting, but she had some of her sock blend in. Most of your Tour de Fleece spinning was the same blend from her. And you've already knitted them all now. Then what have you been doing with all that yarn you keep buying? I've lost my little itty bitty scales, because I was thinking about what Elle was saying the other day about if she's got, is it 40 grams of yarn left over, then she knows she can pull a hat and a pair of baby socks out of it all. So I went looking for my scales the other day, but I can't find them. And I'm really kind of gutted, because I bought them from Sparkle Duck at her last Wonderwall show, and I can't find them. You use it or at least plant it. Oh, well, that's something. Yeah, I can't find my little itty bitty scales. And it's really, really upset me because, yeah, they were sparkle ducks. I bought a set and I think Claire bought a set. So, yeah, well, that's what these are, but they were electronic ones. And I'm pretty sure it's sparkle ducks. She got like a whole load in and she was selling them off. And I've lost them. And they used to sit in the bag where my drop spindles sit. Or my supported spindle sits. But they're not in there. And I'm like, what the fuck have I done with them? Do you know what I mean? Haven't seen them for ages. Which is annoying. So I'm either going to have to buy another set. I've got a digital scale upstairs that I might... Yeah, I see I paid a little bit more than that to sparkle, but, you know, whatever. I've got a large digital scale upstairs, but I don't know how sensitive it is. I might go and dig that out. I've never used it. Got it ages and ages and ages ago. I might see how sensitive it is. And use that instead. I'm so pissed off about my little dracula scales going missing. And I've searched my little spinning bag and I've searched my knitting bag and it's not in either. And I had a big clean up in here the other day of yarn and fibre and I still can't find them. So I just know that if I buy another set I'm going to find my original set and I'll be really cross. But because it's like with the debit card that I lost a couple of weeks ago. Found my original debit card 2 days ago. So, yeah. Never mind, Ooh, excuse me. Because I never know what to do with all my excess yarn. I'm not a blanket person. You know, I'm not one of those people that can make 60 bazillion blankets and be happy with that. That's just not me. But I've got quite a lot of yarn left. And it's sort of like, well, what can I do with it? And I quite like the idea of maybe making little baby hats and giving them to charity shops or something. What do you do with your leftover yarn? Hi, Pug. How you doing, sweets? You save it for rugs. Oh, okay. What, latch hook or... My mum made latch hook rug once. Great. Oh, look at your little cute wavy thing. That's so adobs. Ah, that's so sweet. How you doing, Pug? You missed Elle. She's gone to bed. Yeah, Elle's already left, so everybody's crashing out on me now. I don't know, you bunch of weaklings. You managed to get your ass out of bed this morning then. I saw it. I saw your messages on Discord. Have you had a good day? That's good. I was still in bed, mind, when you got up and left, so not that I can sort of rag you about not getting up. Spent a day at Camber Sands. Oh, really? Doing what? Took your dogs there for a walk. Oh, nice. Lovely. Oh, my dad just got over here. Oh, sweet. Nice day then. Sounds like you had a nice day. You, Dad, and 2 dogs went for the day. No, 2 right. Sounds like it was lovely. I hope the weather held out for you. It rained here. I took a friend of mine for physio. And that was about the most exciting thing I did all day long, really. So, yeah. Oh, well, that was lucky. I can't do that. I have to get up. I just can't sit in bed all day anymore. But you enjoy. Turn on music, lay in bed and play games. You've got the PC in the same room as your bed. And you lay in bed playing games. That's just so lazy. Even my son doesn't do that. He still gets up and gets dressed and sits in the chair to play. And he's lazy. Two PCs. Same spec. One in the office room and one in your... Oh dear. Tut. Actually, I will get a chance to look for that fibre. Because my Swift is at the bottom of the fibre box. I expect they do. Yeah, my son's got that issue. He has to crack a window when he's got the room, the PC on in his room. It was alright when he lived here because he's in the biggest room in the house. But where he is now, because he's always got his door shut, because he rents a room, it gets a bit warm. Just turn on the aircon. Oh, well, if you're going to live in a posh house with aircon, then that's fine. But he doesn't. He lives in an old style house with no aircon. Aircon means open the window. I just drunk some. I'll drink some more just for you. I've just realised I've got water and vodka both set to 100. That doesn't seem like that somehow. Yeah, I saw the photos. 3 living rooms. I need to put that on fucking cooldown. I thought it was on a longer cooldown than that. No, you typed that. Fuck off. I can see you typed that. You nearly got me then as well. Almost. I picked it up. I did pick it up. And then I realised you typed it. Nearly finished. I've got one more bit to go. And then I just got to apply it all. That'll be fun. Thank you, Mistress, for the follow. Welcome to my channel. How you doing? I'm good, thank you. Yeah. Knees are starting to ache. I've been at this for about 2.5 hours now. But this is the last bit. And then I will stop the stream for the night. I'm going to move about a little bit. Stretch my knees out. Three lounges, 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 3 are en suite, 2 normal. Should post my... Yeah, absolutely. Sounds lush. Are they saying that? So that's what my daughter said to me the other week. She was like, why do you always go, oh, I love that house, and they're always massive, and yet you don't want to live in a massive house? I was like, oh, I can appreciate it, but I'm not aware of how much it costs to heat it, you know? No, I can't move in. Why? You've got enough fucking room. Me and the kid and the wee fluffy dog and a cat with resting bitch face. We could be roomies. And yeah, I love the look of big houses, and I'm like, wow, you know, to have all that space. But the house down the road is a big house. It's like a 5-bedroom house. Well, it was 4 bedrooms with 2 to 3 reception rooms. And I turned the sort of 3rd reception room into a 5th bedroom instead. And it's got high ceilings and the rooms are all big. And it's a bitch to heat. It's always freaking cold in there. So, you know, I'm like, no, give me a little thatched cottage with an open fire any day of the week. Because Miss L has already claimed it. You told her on one condition she brings Breezy and Adam. Well, see, Miss L's known me for years, like about 10 years. So she won't mind me living in another room. Because then she'll have somebody to talk yarn and fibre to. And spinning wheels and things. And she loves my son. Daryl's like her favourite person. And I think he's got a little bit of a crush on her, which is absolutely adorable. We could all come live with you, Pug. And who does not have a crush on her? Yeah, well, there you go. We could all come live with you, Pug. Keep you company. Could we, dog? I mean, 3 lounges, you know, there's more than enough room for all of us, isn't there? We could all go and live with Pug. Right, send your address, Pug, and we'll get packed up and get on our way. That's fine. We'll share with you. You know, I'm sure you'd love a lounge full of spinning wheels. I mean, I've got 1 spinning wheel. Elle's got a slightly smaller wheel than mine, and her e-spinner. How many wheels you got, Doc? I've got a big chest with a lock on it. That's fine. It's fine. We'll protect the yarn. Don't worry. And besides, where's he gonna go? We'll just trip him up whenever he tries to run away. There you go. Doc's got 3, so you know, between the 3 of us, we've got 5 wheels and an e-spinner. You're innocent. As the driven snow. No, you're not. First thing you do when you go into Elle's stream is steal. You don't even say hi. You just like steal, and then you're like, oh hey. I've seen you do. I've seen you do it. You've done it from me. Stolen yarn balls off of me. 4 wheels, 2 e-spinners. Ah, right. Okay, there you go then. We could teach you to spin, Pug, and then you can make your own yarn balls. That'd be good, wouldn't it? We'd have a blast. I've not seen that one before. That's cool. You don't stick. You do. Is it not? It's stolen from me a couple times, I think. You just borrow without giving back. That's called stealing. Just saying. That's going to be his mission now, Doc. It's to steal from you in Miss L's chat. I hiccup every time I take a drink of vodka at the moment. Hic. So close, nearly there. You went to fix stream and stole from us. I know, I was there. Yeah, it was mine. You stole twice in a row from as well. It's the tea leaf, yeah. Yeah, you stole twice in mine as well. I'm glad I'm not the only one with a really shit memory. And I don't want to ask you what my nickname is. Crazy lady. Cheers for that. With enough food, I was like, oh, yeah, that's a bit sexist. Tut. That random dude. Fair enough. You don't have one for me. Oh, well, there you go. You followed me for so long, you know who I am. Yeah, well. I'm a bit memorable, though. That's the trouble. It's like here, where I live. There aren't that many people with as many holes in their face as what I have. And the dreads as well, you know. And everybody knows me. She's that woman with dreads and tattoos and holes all over her. And it's just like, okay. I'm just pretty, yeah. I've been online friends with you for years though, Dork, haven't I? On one social media platform or another. Is it more or less expensive to spin your own yarn? It's pretty much like every craft. You know, you can go out and buy yarn for, you know, are you English or American? I'm assuming you're one or the other. You can go out and buy yarn for a couple of quid or a couple of dollars, can't you? Or you can make your own with $99 worth of supplies. It is more expensive, but you know exactly what you're getting. So, you know. Same as anything else. It's like I knit socks. And it's more expensive to knit socks, but at the end of the day you get socks that are tailored for your feet. Same with knitting anything. You've got an item that is tailored to your specifications rather than generic with some elastic in to make it stretch and fit. No thanks. I've had fresh wool and it requires an awful lot of preparation and I'm too freaking lazy. You follow me on Insta for as long as you've been on there, I think. Yeah, I think you have. Did I know you on Ravelry as well? I can't remember. Sure, or was it Twitter? I don't know. I'm sure I've known you somewhere. You shave half prepare. Yeah, I could do that. It's shear, not shave. Shear sheep. Yeah. Yay! That's it. Yeah, it might have been then. Sounds familiar. Oh dear. Stretchy. Oh, my knees are going fucking hell. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Right. Oh dear. I think we'll leave that there for today. I'll probably ply it up tomorrow, actually. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. Is Matt still on? Does anybody know? Matt's apparently down in one. Piss off. Matt's apparently driving to Inverness. What's his? Is it Matt UK 74? Is that his handle? Frozen. He lost signal. Yeah, no, he's not on. Bummer, dude. Yeah, no, that's from earlier. Oh, man. Oh, I was going to go on and annoy him. Elle's watching me, so... Okay, who else is on? I've got cramp in my hands. Oh. I've got a bonus stream from Chenoa. I don't know what she's doing. Or they're doing. Okay, Pug. Nighty night, darling. Thanks for popping in. Oh, Looney Loonworks. Should we go and annoy him for 5 minutes? I like Looney. He's a bit of a nut job. Looks like he's got his e-spinner out. I haven't been in one of his for yonks. You're going to come too? Hang on then. Let's... Right, stream is muted. Are we gonna go? Raid. Looney Loom works. Right, thanks everybody for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. Mwah. Take it easy. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll be back on Saturday with some knitting at 8 PM UK time. And I'll see you then. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, whatever it is that you are doing.